In today's digital age where every device in our lives is connected, from our smartphones and TVs to cars and kitchen appliances, one thing has become clear: control over your digital life is no longer just about convenience. It's about power. For over a decade, two operating systems have monopolized that power: Android and iOS. They've defined what your phone can do, how your data is handled, and which apps you have access to. They've shaped the very architecture of the mobile internet. It's a dominance so entrenched that most of the world assumed it could never be challenged. But something has been happening behind the scenes. Not in California, not in Seattle, but in Shenzhen, inside the walls of Huawei. Officials before the meeting said that, among other things, quote, Napoleon thought we went too far with you, end quote. But the shift has been afoot negative. When U.S. sanctions cut Huawei off from critical American technologies, including Google's mobile services, most observers thought it was the end of Huawei's global smartphone ambitions. The world watched, expecting the company to fall, and for a moment, it did stumble. But what the world failed to see was what came next. The sanctions weren't a death blow, they were an ignition switch. Instead of folding under pressure, Huawei responded with one of the boldest and most ambitious technological independence efforts in modern history. They didn't settle for creating a forked version of Android. They went deeper. They reimagined what a modern operating system could be, not just for phones, but for an entire ecosystem of intelligent devices. They built Harmony OS. Harmony OS isn't a traditional mobile operating system. It's not meant to compete with Android or iOS on their terms. Because Huawei isn't just building an OS. They're building an entirely new digital foundation. At the core of Harmony OS is a microkernel architecture, a system that's designed from scratch to be lightweight, secure, modular, and highly scalable. This architecture allows Harmony OS to do something radically different from its Western counterparts: operate seamlessly across a massive range of devices. The vision is this: your phone, your tablet, your TV, your smartwatch, your smart fridge, your car. They don't just connect, they collaborate. Harmony OS enables these devices to function not as isolated endpoints, but as one fluid, intelligent network. A true super device. A unified system where hardware resources are shared across endpoints in real time and tasks can jump between devices effortlessly. Imagine taking a video call on your phone, transferring it to your living room TV with a swipe, and routing the audio through your car speakers as you walk out the door. Without a second of lag, without repairing anything, without breaking the experience. This isn't theoretical, it's real, and it's live. While Apple has spent years perfecting the tight integration of its ecosystem, Harmony OS is already offering something deeper: cross-Danger resource sharing at a kernel level, supported by what Huawei calls distributed technology. It breaks down the old boundaries between devices